and I'm in denial. And it don't take no X-ray to see right through my smile.
When it comes to 8-month-old Camarion Braden, you are not.
You didn't have to shoot him 8 times. If he was doing something to you and you was trying to stop him, where did the police shoot you? In the leg. You just shot all through my baby body.
Did the boy do anything wrong?
All we want to do is break the chains off him. All we want to do is be free. All we want to do is be free. All we want to do is take the chains off. All we want to do is break the chains off him.
Those at the bottom end of the income scale want nothing more than to increase their income, to get up that ladder of success. I've never believed that you go and raise taxes on those who have been successful that are paying in, taking away from them so that you just hand out and give to someone else.
Violent weekend in Chicago has left 11 people dead and 60 wounded in shootings across the city.
All we want to do is take the chains off.
I don't understand why it's okay for the police to shoot an unarmed man while he's raising his hands, but then again, I don't understand why we won't get fed up with the blood shed on each other's hands. So can somebody tell me what the difference is? Murder is murder, no matter what race or career field you in. True indeed, the police supposed to protect and serve, but I think it's absurd when we pick and choose which cases we want to feed into. 20 people were killed in Chicago last weekend, but did that make the news? And don't sit and ask what would you do if this happened to you or someone you knew, cause my cousin Pops was shot by the cops. Running while pulling his pants up, somehow they mistake that for a pistol or Glock, and he got popped. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. Let's stand in love, my people, we all we got, you know. I don't even understand why it's so hard to understand where people come from. People losing jobs and making minimum wage, the bills need to be paid, but where are they gonna get the funds from? People who made it out only worried about themselves, yelling started from the bottom, quickly forgetting where they have come from, and some politicians promising change, but I've become none. Cause those promises are broke as the promises my father would promise me when I was once young. Somehow, there's a correlation between 4th graders that can't read and the size of jail cells they think they'll need, so why not just give these kids the education they need instead of building bigger prison cells, locking them up and throwing away the keys? I just don't understand, and where are we gonna get the help from? You know, this is kinda off topic, but I'll get back on track in a few stanzas. Why everybody care about what B and J gonna do or what Kim and Ye going through? You got your own problems. I'm sure they can care less about what you going through. Now back to what I don't understand. I don't understand why men think it's okay to call women out their names, treat them each and every kind of way, but then on the other hand, I don't understand why women say men ain't nothing but dogs. I think it's just the ones you're attracted to. Sorry if I bark too loud, I'm just saying we got some changing to do, and I'm saying, why they always tripping over oil spills? Because where I'm from, there's a war still, blood spilled on every corner. The streets is filled with guns and drugs, but where do the supplies come from? I think it's a setup, but we just tend to play dumb. They look at it like, FUBU, it's for you, by us. Playing us in this crazy system, so I guess the toys are us, and banks getting over on people. That's maybe why I don't have a trust fund, but anyway. I don't understand why the topic is always about raising taxes. Let's discuss lowering classes, because education's supposed to be the key, especially if you got a degree. But what about people who didn't get jobs and stuck with outrageous student fees? I know one thing. If everybody quit going to school and no money is made, they'll figure out a way to meet somebody's needs. Well, honestly, that's with everything, but let me hush before they say I'm trying to overthrow the government. Mandela, rest in peace. And I know I probably should have said this earlier, but I had to add this to the piece. Why do some single mothers say to the kids, your daddy ain't nothing and never will be? Well, if you ask me, that only speaks volume of who? You. If he only called you when he wanted some, what made you think having his child was somehow emotionally attached to two of you? And men complain about child support while being an absentee of the one they conceived. By no means did your child actually be made a duplicate of you. And some guys get a kick when Maurice reads, "You are not the father." Forgetting the promise they made to self when toddler. When I grow up, I'ma never be like my father. But I'ma need for you to try a little harder. And I'm sure this poem may have some of you a bit bothered, but I just don't understand, and I want to know where do we go as a people and grow farther.
All we want to do is break the chains off it. All we want to do is be free. All we want to do is be free.